Hello guys, this is Salam Janeth and welcome to another Samnozo video. Um, Today's video is gonna be a rant video. So this is not the videos I usually do, but it had to be done. I need to say my part as well. I know a fellow YouTuber named Sean B also did his part on the rant video. What part am I talking about is the opinion of people having on the latest update, the shift update we just had, the new B12s, the artifacts, and the dimensional predator boss that were added into the game, and some few changes and bug fixes that I added, yeah, in the latest update. So I'm gonna have my opinion about what I think about the update. Other fellow YouTubers also did, not only Sean B, but so it's time for my part as well. But before I get into the video, I want to make a disclaimer that this might be toxic. No, not might be, it will be toxic, but it might offend some people. So if you are one of those who think you might get offended or don't like this type of rant videos, you can click off the video now. I don't mind. But if you guys are still here, for those who are still here, if you like the video, you can like the video, click the like button on the video. I really appreciate it. And you can go to the comment section and think and tell me uh, what you guys think about the update. But it had to be said because so many, how should I say this, very toxic opinions, even opinions that don't make sense even. I don't know, guys. I don't know, but let's get straight into it. So I already gave you a warning. This might be toxic, but it's up to you to stay here or not. To be honest. Okay, enough talk. Let's get started. Okay, there are actually, I don't mind the new updates that happen. Actually, I love it. The artifact system, what they're trying to do is nice because it helps a lot of things. For example, the new artifacts can help in your Belager Jensen R5. It's not easier now to get the required stats for Belager Jensen R5. So it's easier for a lot of people who can't get the stats but can get the stats from the artifacts. So it's kind of easier. Not only Belager Jensen, even your Lucian to clear the waves in giants, or your crow to do enough damage for the boss or anything. Even in arena, it helps a lot of people. Mostly help in-game plays in RTA as well. It helps in a lot of ways. So I really love the update. But as you can see, most people don't like it. There are actually three main reasons people don't like it. I'm gonna go over all three of them and what I think of them as well. To be honest, guys, the only valid reason people to complain is the last reason, which I'll go over last, as obviously. The first two don't make sense because the first two is nothing wrong with the game. It's just the problem with the person playing the game. What I'm trying to say here is nothing wrong with the game mechanics. It's just the problem with the person who's playing. So, if you guys are wondering what those are, number one, the the most heard out things people complain about is about the new dungeons. The 3B12s, the Giants B12, Dragons B12, and the new artifact dungeons, the Punisher's Crypt and the Steel Fortress, and lastly the boss in the Dimensional Hall, which is called the Dimensional Predator. These five, is it five? Yeah, not so five, it's six. These six stages are people are complaining. Why? Now I want to hear them why they are complaining about these stages. They told me that this update is shit, or is bad because they can't do those stages. What I'm trying to say here is they think the update is bad because they can't do those stages. In other words, the game sucks because the game is hard. This is stupid. Just because a game is hard, it doesn't mean the update is shit. It just means you're bad. Am I right or wrong? It means you're not good enough. You're bad at the game. It's not the game's problem. I have played a lot of games which are much, much harder than Summoner's War. And I didn't complain at the beginning, of course, I was one of them, but I didn't complain of the game. I complained because there are some unfair mechanics. Well, it's technically the game, which kinda makes the game harder, but as time grew, I got better and I got good at the game. Not only Summoners, I'm also talking about other games. Sorry, I'm also talking about other games which are hard. Just because the game is bad doesn't mean the game sucks. It means you are the one who's bad. People are complaining that B12s are so hard. Actually, I do agree. The Dragon's B12 is hard, but that doesn't mean the update is bad. It means you need to get good. People are expecting for the same teams they have been using in B10 to be successful in B12. Even if you use your brain, you know that's not going to work. B12 is going to be harder than B10, and they expect to clear with the same stats in B10 to clear B12. It's not gonna happen. You're just gonna get better. Some people might clear it because they already have the stats to clear it. Most people who are complaining are the early game players because they can't do B12. Let me tell you guys, B12s are not supposed to be cleared by early game players. They have this mindset because they can clear GB10, which was supposed to be the hardest level before the update, in 4 or 5 days. And they think, this game is so easy. I can clear B12 now, right? No, that's not how it goes. That's not how it's supposed to be. B12 is going to be harder. They have to expect it. And they're complaining. When I started the game back in 2015, I struggled so hard to beat Dragon Speed 10. Yeah, Dragon Speed 10 was so hard back in the day. I had to use my friend's rap to finish it. I was that bad back in the days. It took me, I think, 1 year or 2 years of farming to get a speed Dragon Speed 10 team. I had a safe team in about 4 or 5 months, I think. Was it 4 or 5? I don't remember correctly, but I got a safe team in about 4 or 5 months, but which was around 3 minutes. That was how hard B10 used to be back in the day. Nowadays, people can just get cleared easily. Why? Because the early game back then and now is very, very different. It's so easy to clear because they just give you everything for free. I did a beginner series, maybe just about 2 or 3 episodes, because I didn't complete it. I didn't do it more because I got bored. Why I got bored? Because I cleared everything so easily. They gave you 2 weeks of double EXP, double mana, free rune removal, 5 5-star Raymomons for you make a free 6-star in day 1, and a free vampire revenge set for you to farm scenarios. They just gave it to you free. Back in the days, there was nothing like this. We had to farm all those runes from scratch. There was no free what's this, free Raymomons. There was nothing free. Even Lapis, the water magical archer you guys get from beating the second stage, we didn't get that back in the days. We didn't. We didn't complain. We didn't complain. We beat the game. We beat everything in the game without those free stuff. And people nowadays, beginners, get those things for free and they are complaining. My god. I remember back in the days when I did 3 minutes giants. Yeah, 3 minutes giants. Those were the standard back in the days. And speed runs for about 1 minute 30 seconds. Yeah, that was the speed runs back in the day. But as time goes, the game is now 6 years old. So those players who've been playing from this beginning, they'll have better runes now and better units, and new units came out as well for to make it easier. So they reduced those 1 minute 30 seconds time to 20 to 30 seconds. They got better runes and better units. R5 was hard back in the day as well. There was no speed R5 back in the day. Even if you get 1 minute in R5, you were godly back in those days. Godly. Even if you get 1 minute in R5, it was new best. It was godly back in the days. My god, was so hard. Now you have Beliger to get 27 seconds speed R5, and Beliger is fusion. Back in the days, Verdaheil was on fusion. He was not free to play. Verdaheil, yes. Verdaheil was not free to play back in the day. You had to summon for it. Yeah, you might not believe me, but the old veteran players who've been playing from the beginning knows. My god, was so hard, and it took months to get into GB10. So the new GB12 is gonna be the same like that. It's like a new game is starting fresh. All of our newbies, right? Sort of, not technically, sort of newbies. So you have to build teams. It will take months. You don't have to complain. The update isn't even 2 weeks old. I think it's not even 2 weeks old. I don't know. It's not a month old. I'm 100% sure it's not a month old. Maybe it's about 2 weeks or 3 weeks old. It's not a month old. And people are complaining. Instead of complaining, use your brain when the time you're complaining to build and make your own teams. It doesn't have to be the exact same team as well. It's another thing people are complaining about. The second thing, before I go to the second point, one I didn't talk about the dimensional predator as well, the one in the dimensional boss. People are complaining. Yes, it's hard. It took me 5 tries to beat it. I'm not kidding. It took me 5 tries to beat it. It's hard. I understand. But it's not, instead of complaining, figure out a strategy. There are a lot of YouTubers who beat it and showed their strategy as well. In that stage, the dimensional predator, your rune stats are negligible. Your rune stats doesn't matter. Even if you have a 6-star legend rune or you have a 1-star white rune, you can still beat it. Why? Because in that stage, your base stats are multiplied by 10. That stats matter more than your rune stats. Even if you have 1-star white runes, even if you have no runes, you can still beat that. I am not kidding. Even if you have no runes, you can beat that. The only thing that matters is your monster 6 stars or not. Because if your monster is 6 star, there's a huge increase in stats. For example, Wardahl, the Fire Vampire, when he's 5 star, his HP is 5k. When he's 6 star, his HP is 9k. That means if he's 5 star, he will have 50k HP in that stage. If he is 6 star, he will have 90k HP in that stage. There is a 40k HP difference, and it's 5 star and 6 star. So the only thing that matters there is the unit 6 star or not. You can use white runes just to get the bonus set effect. For example, 4 white violent runes, so you can get the violence set on. That's the only thing that matters. That and the crit rate, crit damage, and the accuracy are the ones that matters there. Your base rune stat doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter. And people are complaining. It's only for in-game players. We early games players can't do it. Maybe you don't have the units. It's okay. You still have 30 days to beat it. It's like TOA. You have 30 days to beat that stage. You don't have to beat it on day one. My god, people are complaining. Tell yourself honestly, how many of you have a 6-star viable legend ancient rune. How many of you have it? Honestly tell yourself. 6-star legendary ancient rune which is viable. How many of you have them? Most of you will not even have more than 10. I'm not kidding. Most of you will not have more than 10, and you can get one for free in that stage. One for free. My god, why? It's the game gives you something for free and people complaining. It's not hard. I mean, it is hard, but there's no difference there because your base stat increased by 10, which means if I play with your account, which is fighter 3, another G3 account, you still can clear it. Your rank, your shit, your runes, 6,000 doesn't matter there. All that matters is strategy. If you have the right strategy, you can beat it. You might not beat it on first try. As I said, it took me 5 tries because RNG can still screw you up because my Lucian missed crit on the mid boss, the two twins boss. Lucian missed one crit and didn't kill the two of them at once, and he revived the other one. And during the boss takes my rock and knock procs and scratch skill 1. Yeah, those things happen, but you got to keep trying. It took me 5 tries to beat it. uh, I don't know why people use their time to complain instead of thinking of teams. Okay, the second point I want to point out is relatable with the things I said first time as well. It's about the dungeons, but it's about the teams. They are saying that, oh, I don't have Fire Homunculus. No, I don't have Zerato for this dungeon. Oh, I don't have Tesha to beat this dungeon. Oh no, I don't have Pang to beat this dungeon. You have this pay to win units so you can beat it, which is utterly bullshit. Every PvE stuff can be beaten by free to play units. I'm not kidding, I have proved it. Even not only me, even other YouTubers have proved it. Actually, it was Joe Bagel. Most of you will know who Joe Bagel is. He does a series called Free to Win. All his units in that account are 3-star and below, and some of them are also silver star. And he beat TOA, TOA hard, TOA normal, these new dungeons, B12, everything with the silver star and 3-star monsters. And you are there complaining, well, I don't have this unit because you don't make the effort and you don't make the use your brain to build a team. It's not the game's fault, it's your fault. Just because they don't have a unit doesn't mean you can't beat it. There are many alternatives. It doesn't have to be the exact same team. All you need to do is figure out the strategy. In this boss, what am I doing? I'm using darts. I'm using darts to beat the boss. So my fire homunculus is the data here. And Yen also put darts. Rock is there for the team up, so for the cooldown reduction. Jultan is there for the defense break and bait the boss damage. Word is just for the attack bar push. You don't have to have this exact same team. You can put any monster here which can does the same role and you can still beat this dungeon. My god, people doesn't want to use their brain. I have nothing to say to those people, to be honest. And another thing is, you have this pay to win pay to win runes. You have this pay to win runes. You buy rune packs. Oh, I don't know what to tell these people. Okay, I'll be honest. I'm not free to play. I'm not free to play. I have bought packs, but I have never bought a rune pack or any packs that give free runes. Never. The only pack I bought was the transmog packs. There's a batch of monsters that come with the transmog, right? The last time it was the Oracle jet ski, the Jason mermaid with legs, that pack, right? You guys remember? Yeah, I buy those things because It takes ages to get one transmog, right? I can't wait that long just for one transmog. By the time you get one transmog for 1 month, there's a new transmog patch coming out, right? Oh wait, whoa! Oh, this, if only this skill 4 was skill 3, I'm just gonna keep it. As I was saying, it takes ages for you to get 100 transmog stones. So that's why I buy those packs. That's the only packs I buy. I don't buy any rune packs. All the runes I have on my monsters are literally farmed or given free by events like the 6-star free event. You make your own legend rune, right? They come once in a while. Those runes, the ones I farm, are the runes in my account. Never bought a single pack. They are lazy to farm runes and they're complaining, oh, you have pay to win runes. My god, this community is so toxic. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know what to say. They always find a way to make you look bad. They can't do this stuff. For example, they can't do TOA hard. And then they find a way to build you saying, oh, you have very hard. That's why you can do TOA hard. Oh, I have never got a Verard. My account doesn't have a Verard. I'm gonna slowly scroll through and you won't see a single Verard in here. No Verard. I will show you my uh, storage even. Wait, let me remove this. I'll show you my storage. It's on elemental order. The water 6 stars are here. I don't have a single Verard. No Verard here even. Nope. These are 4-star. I don't have a single Verard. I don't have a Rika even. I beat tier hard. Why? Because I used my brain and built a team. You don't have to have a Verard to beat tier hard. People just love to complain. What I'm trying to say. Oh my god. Okay, lastly. Okay, as I said before, this is the legit reason to complain. It's the AI. AI is dumb. I don't know why. Most units, not some, even most units AI are pretty dumb. They have their skill 3 up and still use as skill 1. Yes, okay, this is a legit complaint. Even I agree. The AI is so stupid. Some monsters AI are perfect, like the Bellardion, the white Inugami, the light Inugami. I said white Inugami. The Bellardion, even the Warder Mystical Witch. Is it Mystical Witch or Mystic Witch? The Megan. What I'm trying to say, the Megan also have perfect AI. They will only use their strip if enemy has a beneficial effect. Bella will only use its heal when your allies are below 50% HP. Those are perfect AIs. But most units have shitty AI. They won't never use their skill 3, sometimes even when they are skill 3 up. Okay, that's I don't companies need to adjust this, but I don't know how they'll do it. But they had to find a way to make the AI good. It makes sometimes runs fail because of bad AI. I don't know how they'll do it, but they gotta find a way to do. They found a way to make Bella and Megan perfect AI, right? So they had to find a way to make other monsters have perfect AI too. They didn't have to be perfect, but at least good AI, good to make our runs not fail once in a while. Yeah. Okay, that's that. Okay, that's enough ranting for me. I'm gonna stop here the video right now. It's, as I said, it's gonna be toxic. It is toxic. In my opinion, this update is great. People just love to complain and just. I don't want to pull this card, but I think I have to. It's the get good card. Instead of complaining, just get good. And no, you don't have to be paid to win to beat these dungeons. As I said, all these runes are farmed since day one. They don't farm. Actually, that's the most problem. People don't farm. They just farm like 1 hour, 2 hours, or just 1 or 2 refills, and they think they're saying they farm, or maybe they. Some people say they're playing since day one, right? But in reality, they play one day and don't play for like a week and come back and say, "Oh, I've been playing for a week or a month." In reality, just they just play 2 or 3 days. There are people like that, and there are like people like that who also complain, "Oh, I've been playing 2 years and I still don't have a net five." In reality, they just played day one and just came back last week, like 2 years after last week, and then say, "Oh, I've been playing for 2 years." Guys, these runes, these runes are not pay to win. You can get these stats if you farm every day. I don't know how many hours, it depends on you. When I started, I farmed minimum 12 hours. I didn't waste a single energy. I put my alarm on when my energy refills. Yeah, I put a, like a 1 hour, 2 hour. I don't know how much because I don't do that now. I don't do that now. When I started, when I put alarm for I just calculated this amount of hours my energy will refill. I put the alarm on, and when the alarm comes off, I start on someone else and farm again and put the alarm on. Like that I did. Didn't waste a single energy. I farmed every day, minimum 12 hours. Maybe around for 3 years I did that. Now my account is about 5 years old. I don't do that now because I don't have that free life anymore. Yeah, you can get these runes by farming. I didn't pay a single rune pack. So stop complaining and farm. Farm, farm, farm. In time, you can do all the B12s, all the artifacts, and if you have good units and little bit of strategy, you can beat the dimensional predator. You can do it. You can. So please stop complaining. The update is not shit. The update is great. A free legendary 6-star ancient rune, and you're still complaining. Okay, guys, that's it enough for me from now. I ranted enough. I ranted enough. I have. I think, as I said, I will offend a lot of people as well. I think I had enough. Okay, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Hopefully, it's not gonna be a rant video. Hopefully. Okay. Until then, see you guys. Bye bye for now.